Opened back in 2020. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You look at this Raiders defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
14 yards on the play.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
Offensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carry.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. Now it's Burrow. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 29, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And Burrow going to throw again. And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll run for the 1st time with Ashton Jeanty. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll go again with Jeanty. to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The Raiders had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. They played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 18, go.
Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Ready?
The run straight ahead with Genty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
70, Cowboy 80.
On first down, it's Genty. The 20. Down to the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Raiders 7, Bengals nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Burrow will throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is they had to be pretty frustrated because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them down and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Burrow. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
One, ready? Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Pacheco gets it off the gut. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Here we go. 11. Ready?
Pacheco will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They're going to look to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it on play action. Jamar Stewart in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Cole now on the punt, and he sends this one away. Taking it about the 36. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
I'm fine, ready?
Chase, the motion man right. Burrow now off the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now it's Burrow. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
The kicker on for the point
A
after.
big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Once again, it's Genty. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And Cameron has it over the middle. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Ready up. Cowboys, 19 yards. Trap 60, trap 6, Panther 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Lightning, 18.
On the draw, here's Genty. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
It's 4th down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer. Ready, ready.
Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. On third down, here's Genty. Stiff-armed him. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays, then also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now Burrow going to change things up. Up the middle they go. It's Wheeler. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Wheeler. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, complete. It's Wheeler. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
26-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
8-yard line.
It's your set.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. Now Burrow loses the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets pop free.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
At the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Have the 60, Panther 6, 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 light.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
2nd and 10.
70 Lions. Mustang 19. Big Lion. Go.
They'll set up a throw. They'll get this out to Ginty. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
6. Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the 1st half.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. On the give, Ginty. And at the 42-yard line here, and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Ready.
They'll run on 1st down. Mills. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers. But the only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
109 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Hey, chop alert, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go!
Right back to Genty on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Here we go, set. Lightning, 18. Check smash, check smash.
Now a handoff to Genty. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
On the give, Genty. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Ready.
They'll run. Here comes Genty. And now the ball's out. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Here we go. Stop.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, That's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mills. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for number 23.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Come on. Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Well, that's one of those in-between spots where you like to rely on analytics. Did you like the decision to go for it?
Frankly, I did because you know I'm an aggressive guy. But that the analytics and the old school go by your feel, that's got to marry up a little bit better because that one felt like an analytics call that someone didn't have confidence in. You know, normally.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Viking 18.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good.
And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Raiders 24, Bengals 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Headed straight is Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll be taken down at the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on third and 13. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So a fourth-quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick-6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a first and 10 at about the 32. After the pick-6, they go right back to the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Burrow will throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bengals first down.
Now Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete.
Burrow's pass.
Running 41. Here's second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Play action. It's Burrow.
At the 41-yard line.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bengals first down.
The slot man in motion right. Now it's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
31. Bengals 21.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Check, smash, rig alert, hey!
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 136 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And not a whole lot of room to operate there in the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Up the middle with Brooks here. And some room to run now. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jonathan Brooks, 53 yards. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Goes after right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Bengals 21.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready?
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now right out of the 2-minute break. We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. CD, put on your OC cap here. What do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement, putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback and giving him a run-pass option.
Check, Panthers. Go.
They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jonathan Brooks, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. 74 yards. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way. And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, 59 yards. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure should. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many